Okay, so I just got another little thought here. And my thought was that, and don't hate me for this, but I am the most unbiased person I know, so I had to flesh this out. Had to. So at some level, just quick to give you an idea of what I'm thinking about. So you know how there's a conspiracy um, theory of the fact that, we're all like the whole world's run by one family or one group of people, unseen, unbeknownst to us, and they basically rule the world. They run everything. They're the reason the majority of mankind is broke and only 1% has the majority of the wealth and all that. Well, okay, so that gives you a little bit of idea of where I'm coming from. So I just wanted to say, in light of that, this is what I'm thinking. I do understand the need and the necessity to manage a large majority of the human race. There's very few people that will do like won't I won't say won't kill other people. I will just say be motivated to produce something for society. There's very few people that will just work or be a part of society without being motivated in some way. So at some point, we do have to have some type of management set up. And if you're saying, well, no, that's not true, like we could just, we don't need somebody running the society, we don't need governments, we don't need all that type of thing. I would love to say yes, but on the one hand, you gotta say no at the same time because mankind as a human, like species of human, we're not mature creatures. We're not. Majority of us, as I said, wouldn't work unless we needed it to pay our bills, get food, water, roof over our head, all the necessities of life, and then more so. We are not the type to do that. We're still basically animals that have just been trained within the confines of a healthy or stable, I would say, society. It's not necessarily healthy, it's just stable. Um, Stable in a way that it provides us with a safe a safer environment than would be if we were left to our own devices in the wild. So it gives us a place where we can stay and grow and be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And it provides us with a sense of stability and a place that's relatively stable. But at the same time, um, at the same time, we we need this order, but we don't need it to be used to manipulate us, which is, if those theories are correct, what's happening. We are being manipulated. More money's being taken from us than should be. We're being poisoned through our food. We're being experimented on. A lot of these conspiracy theories, if they are true, this is what's happening. We've been taken advantage of because of our need to have this control, some type of control over us as a species, so that we will thrive as a unit. And if you think I'm lying, or if you think that what I'm saying isn't true, think back to anything, like any group that tries to, like the whole thing with the Russian Tsar, Princess Anastasia and all that. When the Tsars were taken into custody by that rogue group that took over Russia after the fall of Nicholas, whatever, the last Tsar of Russia, they got the family got taken hostage, and this rogue group, I forget what their name was, they took control. They took control, and they decided to create a new not autocracy, but a new look it up. I'm not saying it right, but they started running things, and then of course they took care of the Russian family. So they did that, and then they just started running things. And if you look through history, you'll see a lot of different um, information where you can go back and see where, oh, this group, there were some group that was opposed to the government laws and rules and regulations or whatnot, and then they took control of things and they went to Khmer Rouge. They took control. They took control, and at first the people were very, they were happy because things were happening. They didn't really know what was happening, but all of a sudden they took control, and it was like a dictatorship. Humans cannot be trusted to control themselves without implementations that can really stabilize the society. But that doesn't mean that you have to manipulate the entire world just to stabilize these societies. I hope I'm getting through to you guys when I'm trying to articulate this. It's not the best. I'm not the best with words sometimes, but I'm trying to kind of paint a picture here for you. Like um, summary, it's just, yes, humans at some level we need to be. We're not a mature species. We're not mature enough to do what needs to be done, to do the right thing, to do what's morally right, without um, some of us without believing in a higher power, and some of us without just adhering to the rules of our government officials or the top people, king, emperor, whatever it is. We just won't do it. We won't be motivated to do it. We need to have something in place that motivates us to do what is best for the society as a whole. But we should never be taken advantage of. That's it.